Locke does not understand understanding. John Locke was a British 17th century Enlightenment philosopher. He hated academic pageantry, which I like about him. He was heavily influenced by Descartes. Remember from previous videos that Descartes was a seminal modern philosopher and mathematician who was also from the 17th century, but slightly earlier than Locke. Descartes was known for the maxim based on circular logic, as I say, and many other philosophers before me, of course. I think, therefore I am, circular logic, but we don't need to get into that here. Anyway, Locke got interested in politics, science, and religion, as many Enlightenment philosophers obviously did, right? So he argued that the best form of government is a parliamentary Protestant monarchy, which is kind of actually a theocracy. Locke wanted a Protestant monarchy checked by a parliament with a comprehensive church establishment. That's how it can become kind of functionally a theocracy. In his famous essay, Enquiry Concerning Human Understanding, he writes about the differences between, as he puts it, man and all other sensible beings. Locke said that understanding puts humans above all other beings. It gives us dominion over them. Yeah, not only puts us above them, but it gives us dominion over them. He had an interesting view on what he calls understanding. You you can see this isn't exact, like, intelligence cannot exactly be substituted for it as a synonym rather. You can see it's not exactly what he means. So to Locke, understanding allows us to perceive other things, but it doesn't notice itself. He he said that understanding requires art and discipline to distance yourself from it so it can become its own object. You basically had the Enlightenment notion, obviously, that knowledge, understanding enlighten you, which make you superior. Your superior intelligence, which allows you to dominate, have dominion over animals. So, anyway, I agree that understanding allows us to perceive other things, and it doesn't notice itself. Perhaps also the it's also true that it requires art and discipline to distance yourself from understanding and make it more effective. But understanding clearly is not its own object. He doesn't mean it's literally a physical object, Locke, but he had the perception of understanding as sort of an idea separate from human consciousness. Part of how he was inspired was Descartes. That's part of how Descartes inspired him, who somewhat got so Descartes gave his conception from Plato's transcendent realm of forms or realm of ideas. That came from Plato. Descartes got it from Plato, and then Locke got it from Descartes. So, I mean, I don't need to get into the countless philosophers before me thoroughly debunking both Plato's realm of forms and Descartes' I think, therefore I am. Like, just for the purposes of this essay, there's not a transcendent realm of ideas that are like separate from human observation, not a physical object, but some sort of metaphysical thing. Although don't quote me on the word metaphysical. Anyway, so even if you accept that understanding is its own object, which is not, it doesn't put humans above other beings on Jordan Peterson's noble hierarchy, let alone justify our dominion over them. It doesn't put us human beings above animals or justify our dominion over them, even if you accept that understanding is its own object and is separate from human observation. That's just dumb. Man's mighty smart brains mean we should control all other beings because our intelligence makes us better than them. Fucking stupid. But most importantly, he doesn't prove that humans are superior to other beings or have dominion over them in his arguments at all. Locke does not show that understanding puts humans above other beings. Understanding and our mighty brains do not put us above other beings and justify our dominion over them. Stupid Locke.